Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Shondo Doesn't Go. And I'm joined today. I'm so excited to have these two gentlemen with me here today from CoreTech. We have Ron Lish and Brian Barnes. Gentlemen, welcome. Hey,
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
I am super excited to have you two on today because, I really want to know what's going on out in the field. You two are out talking to customers. You're seeing what's going on in the light of the current pandemic and the required work from homes. I really want to pick your brains today. And Ron, I want to turn to you first and kind of get your aspect on the business side of what are you seeing customers moving to or looking at most aggressively from a business perspective?
Yeah, Sean, I think customers now more than ever want the best remote workforce experience that they can get. And what we're seeing right now is that Citrix services combined on top of Azure with Office 365 and Teams, leveraging tool sets like FS Logix and Citrix WEM is really providing the best experience out there.
And employees are able to adapt, are you finding, to work from home, work from anywhere they feel safe and on any device? Is that transition going smooth, do you think, for them if they're leveraging Citrix and Microsoft?
That's usually one of the requirements we see is it's got to work anywhere on any device, and having a as good or better remote experience than they are at the office. And that transition is going well. I mean, people are doing well with it as long as they get the right tool sets in front of them.
Now, let me ask you this again from a business lens. After the current crisis pandemic are in our rear view mirror, so to speak, do you see this continuing as a trend now that we've done the whole proof of concept that remote work does in fact work?
Oh, for sure. I think you're gonna see people not invest nearly as heavily into business locations and brick and mortar. The remote piece works for most people in most jobs, and you're not going to see near as many people coming to the office.
Big trend there in making IT and everything about the business more efficient. I want to turn to Brian now. And Brian, let's take this conversation the way my golf game goes and into the weeds a bit. You're out there plugging everything in and in the field with it, rolling up your sleeves. So how are the solutions like Teams, let's say, and Citrix Workspace, how are those coming together for your customers?
Our customers are really like all other customers. They're trying to figure out how to stay efficient, how to deliver the user experience to the users that they need to get it to, and bring those users in a very secure, functional way. Mm-hmm. And what we saw with those traditional Citrix customers is let's go out and add a ton of licenses and get these people more work focused. And what that really did is it moved the user out, but it didn't really secure the perimeter with them. Mm-hmm. And so what we've been really seeing and doing is really leveraging Microsoft Azure to divide the specific needs of the company and the customer from a security perspective, while really putting in the consultant effort to make sure that we control costs and do this wisely, right? And so, how customers are looking towards CoreTech is really leveraging our expertise around Microsoft Azure and then blending Citrix and the advantages that Citrix brings on top of Windows Virtual Desktop and Windows 10 Multi-Session to deliver the best customer experience.
I gotcha. And how about the user experience themselves? If we think of putting Microsoft Teams, audio, video, teleconferencing into a virtual environment and now pulling into a public cloud-hosted environment, how is the optimization pack coming into play for you? And what's the user experience been?
Now, that question we get asked all the time, right? So as customers adopt Office 365 and bring Teams experiences to their users, mm-hmm. they also have to do it more from a streamlined delivery perspective. And what's the best way to deliver applications to the end user but leveraging Citrix and Microsoft Azure? Yeah. And so our customers are truly adopting Teams and bringing that capability to the users. And with the right optimization and the right balance of technological solutions, mm-hmm. we can deliver those as good or better experiences that they're used to on their home devices.
That's what I like to hear. Being able to stay at home in an environment that is safe for me and having an as good, if not better experience than I would have in an office that I commute to. Plus the carbon footprint, the impact this is having on that is just astonishing. So thanks for your time, and I'm going to let you get back to work in servicing those joint customers. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks, Al.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.